Have you ever been given information from the school that wasn't accurate, that was not true, that was disinformation? The school has a responsibility to be honest and transparent with parents. Often I find that schools are not honest and transparent because somebody taught them poorly. And so we want to teach you so that you know what your rights are at an IEP meeting. So, one of the things I hear from parents is the facilitator, the special ed chair, the director of curriculum, the director of dyslexia said we had to go on with the meeting. We had to finish the meeting. We had to, or their IEP expires. Have you heard that? Your IEP expires like a piece of bad cheese in the refrigerator. Let me clear all this up. So IDEA, the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, was built on the consensus model. What does that mean? That means that I can articulate somebody else's position with an understanding without agreeing to them, right? And so when a school district tells you you have to go on with the meeting, I'm telling you that's not true. We go on with the meeting when we have all the pieces to make what? An informed decision. More often than not, unfortunately, when I get a new client, we get into the meeting and the PLAF, the present levels of academic achievement and functional performance, are inadequate at best. There are a few sentences, what they get on the state test, their IEP progress report from last year in a content area, and a grade. What that doesn't tell me is his present levels of academic achievement and functional performance. What does that really mean? It means that I need to know how their disability impacts them across settings, content area, and all of the things. And so when you're in meetings and they go, well, that's fine, Miss Cunningham, but we just want to go on. You can't go on. Why can't we go on? Because everything in the document is built on those foundational pieces. It's built on that evaluation. It's built on appropriate eligibilities. It's built on knowing what his medical concerns are. It's built on a robust present levels. So if I don't have the present levels, I don't have the ability to be the architect and make the rest of the document. I wouldn't know what his IEP goals were that would be appropriate for him to make adequate gains in light of his unique circumstances. I don't know what accommodations he would need because I didn't finish the present levels. And so when you get to any part in the meeting and you're not in agreement and there are pieces missing, it is completely within your legal rights to ask to table the meeting. What does that mean? That means school districts, we don't pressure families and go, oh, well, we worked really hard on this. I've had more school districts tell me they worked really hard on it. Working hard on something that's insufficient doesn't mean we go on. And so let's not pressure parents. Let's not deceive them. Let's not give them disinformation and say stuff like your IEP is going to expire. Either you agree to this or you have to sign and disagree. That's the other thing that I hear all that we have to sign and disagree. When would be the appropriate time to sign and disagree? I'm going to tell you that when there's been an offer of FAPE, there's been an offer of a free appropriate public education. Does that occur during the present levels? It doesn't. Does that occur during the goals? It doesn't. So the offer of a free appropriate public education comes when we've gone through the document and provided an option for a schedule of services. And so we have many more trainings on this, but please, please, please know your legal rights because you're in a legal meeting. The school district receives federal grant money for their obligations to be co-partners with you, right? So the stakeholders, the school district, the LEA, the local education agency, and the parents have equal say in the document. So just like you couldn't say, we're going to go on without you, let's make sure that we've informed the parents of the totality of their legal rights so that they can meaningfully participate, they can have IEP team membership, and most importantly, that we can work together to write an IEP to serve a child in light of their unique circumstances. Can that get done in one meeting? It can, if we have all the pieces to make an informed decision. Often we don't have those pieces, which means we need the table, come back to the meeting when we have those pieces so that we can continue and complete an amazing IEP. Remember, we get it right for the child, we get it right. We'll see you guys in the next training.